reached out with Casualties of War, and even though the film wasn't a success, got the best reviews of his entire career. All right, so it's like, you know, so he'd reached out before, but then, and then so he reached out even more with Bonfire, and it didn't work. And I think you see, when you look at the films he's been doing since, in the case of Raising Cain, all right, he goes, okay, I'm going to go back and do what I do. All right, my thrillers, all right, and that'll be a cool ground, all right. And the thing that's really fascinating about Raising Cain is you see a guy, and I told this to him, and he agreed with me. I don't know. I thought Raising Cain was a blast. I had a total blast out of watching it. But part of the fun about the movie, which I don't know if the studio liked it that much, was the fact that it's almost the whole thing works to annoy the viewer, because it's like you've got a man who, like, look, I created more or less in these last 20 years this type of film, all right, and I do it better than anybody, but you know what? I'm bored with doing it now. All right, so the only way I can make it interesting for me is to completely dissect it and not pay you off. Yeah. You know, so it became like this, like really almost kind of like filmic experiment on how not to satisfy the audience. All right, which was very interesting to me. Okay, I got a big kick out of it.